Welcome into our Top Producer series for the month of August 2020. I'm your host, Greg Scher from NFM TV. This has been long overdue. We're heading down to Sarasota, Florida to welcome in one of our own, Rob Stettler. He's the guy everybody wants to know about. Who is this Rob Stettler guy who continues to hit the top of the charts? He shut down 39 units. 39 in the month of June. He's off to a record start this year, and Rob joins us now. How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing
Thanks
fine.
for having me.
Hey, it's a pleasure. I should first start off by thanking you for cleaning up a little bit. I see that you've got your hair cut. You've got the Fu Manchu in shape. We're going to show a couple of quick pictures of your quarantine do now.
Yeah.
Did you clean up just for us?
Just for you. Just for you. The wife's very happy, you know?
Before we get started, Rob, it was a long courting process to get you to NFM. You've been here well over a year now, but why was the process so difficult to get you into NFM, and what's the experience been like?
It's what was so difficult in getting me in is I was doing well where I was at, comfortable, and it's tough, you know, if you're doing well, there's really no reason to leave. It turned out definitely, in my opinion, the best decision I ever made. Really happy with my decision. I basically was able to get off the roller coaster of production going up, down, you know, and things really leveled out because of the back end here. And for a company to be successful, you always have to be bringing in new talent, new people. And if there's not a good recruiter there bringing people in, your company's going to slowly, you know, drop in volume. And you know, that's not the recipe for a successful company.
I wanted to get into how we met each other, and then we'll get into how you're such a fantastic producer. I'm showing the cover of an article here at your last company. You were featured in a local magazine. It talked about your love for horse racing and how it drives you to be a great originator. And I am a big horse racing fan, so I saw that article. I dug up your cell phone number, texted you, and before you knew it, we were talking horses and talking mortgages. So it definitely had something to do with the courtship, for sure.
Yep, for sure. 100% for sure.
Rob, you're a native of Allentown, Pennsylvania. You've been in the business since 1993. Wow, you've seen quite a few things in your time. How have you managed to survive all the different changes in the mortgage business over so many years? 27 of them.
Yeah, you're always going to have change, things like that, but you know, you can't control that. You know, you got to just worry about the things you can control. And I just think, you know, work really hard, do what you say you're going to do, and do that 100% of the time. Not like 90%, 92%, just 100% of the time, do what you say you're going to do.
Well, you're on your way to 100 million this year. It'll be the first time you've achieved that. That's certainly a nice mark.
Yep. Very, very excited about that. Things are, definitely going well.
And you also managed to be a top 1% producer, as recognized by Scotsman's Guide. What was it like to get that designation? It's not the first time, I know.
No, I think I've done that, like the last 8 years in a row, and I'm really, really excited about that. And it sort of, you know, validates everything and makes you feel like all your work's worth it, you know, when people recognize you and your achievements. It's, something definitely myself and the team were very proud of.
So I want to know what your stable is like, and I'm not talking about your horse stable. I'm talking about your stable of realtors and referral partners. Give us a view into how many relationships you have that you rely on and how you maintain them.
From sales side realtors, every Friday I call every buy side, sales side realtor religiously and give them updates of what's going on with their files. The sales side ones, I have sales side realtors that their own mortgage professional, they can't reach, okay? Hey, they got pre-approvals, they can't reach them. They'll call them in the afternoon, they don't get calls. And here I am, I'm some guy they never spoke to before on the sales side of the transaction. And I make those calls usually to those partners Friday at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night to show them I'm still at work. I'll call them on Saturdays. And they're sort of like, hey, who are you? And I'm there like, hey, you know, I'm Rob. I'm just giving you an update on this on the sales side. I want to let you know, files in processing, files in underwriting, appraisals back, and give them updates. You know, when I do that, like week 1, I never ask for business. Week 2, I never ask for business because we're basically going to be married for 30 to 45 days. So come week 3 or 4, I'm asking them, what do you got? You know, I want some more business. And then at that point, you know, if it's a realtor I like, I look them up in the intelligence program. I look to see how much they close. If it's somebody that I want, you know, I keep them on constant follow-up until I land them.
When you identify the agent as an agent you want to have a relationship with, and you kind of pop the question, will you send me business? Any idea what your success rate is for the agents you want to do business with?
Yeah, I think it's very high, 50% of the time, I'll wind up getting a deal even during week 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll get a deal. But if I stay on them and on them and on them and on them and on them, sort of like you when you were recruiting me, if I just, hey, send me business one time, that doesn't work. What if they don't even have a deal at that time, But it's like I'll stay on them, a month after closing, 6 weeks after closing, 8 weeks, wear them down. And sooner or later, I get my realtor.
What's your system like? Are you using some kind of a CRM, or are you using you chiseling into a tablet like Captain Caveman?
You want to see?
Yeah, I do want to see. Come on, man, open it up. Wow, look at that. I had a feeling.
Tablet?
I had a feeling.
You do what you want, but old school stuff. If it works, it works. And I got my tablet. I got the hot list. I got the A team, the B team, the C team. I got 10 realtors that I want. Okay, they're on my A list. They get called every week, even after the deal's closed. Okay, on the sales side, until I get them. The B's, I'll call them like every other week. C's, I'll call them once a month. And once in a while, one of my C's will step up to a B will step up to an A, and I rotate them. And I just go down that list every Friday, 100% of the time, and I make those calls, Friday or Saturday.
Well, I'd be remiss and never forgiven if I did not bring up your partner in crime, David McLaughlin. I know you guys attack business together. Talk about that relationship. You kind of have a partner in the branch, and how you keep that running smoothly.
Yeah, Dave and I, we were roommates back in college, back at Temple, so we're going back, too long, 25, 30 years ago. And yeah, it's really nice. It works well. Dave will leave the office and he likes to beat down the doors. He likes to cold call. I don't. We got different methods and it works well.
Rob Stettler, top producer extraordinaire. We're so happy you're here at NFM. We really appreciate you being our featured top producer for the month of August 2020. Continued success, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you very much.
I'm Greg Scher from NFM TV. You've been watching the Top Producer series for the month of August. We'll see you next time.